So we finally get the long-awaited face-to-face between the tribal chief and who I call the Super Saiyan Pastor, aka the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it, and let's get into the video.
Contrary to what Mr. Heyman might have told you, I am not here to invade. I am not here to engage in reckless negotiations. I'm here to have a conversation with my WrestleMania opponent, one-on-one, man-to-man. So I don't see any reason for your compatriots here, unless you feel that you need them here.
Okay, you do that line in the sand, huh? See, hey, we always talk about Black Air Force energy, and that's been a thing since I grew up, even in middle school as well. You know, I've confirmed these things have been true, but there are other individuals that we really need to worry about that will get under your skin, that's conniving, that's actually really petty, right? We got to worry about the people wearing the lows with the ankles exposed, right? The lows, the ankles exposed, those individuals, you got to worry about those too. Yes, Roman Reigns, because they will do some things to try to get under your skin, and they're very, very petty. Watch out for those people.
Wise man, leave us. Solo goes too.
Solo, you just got married, bro. Go home. Go home to your wife. You can't let Paul Heyman out of here with your wife at home alone. We heard what he said to Cody. Paul Heyman like that chocolate. And that's a double entendre. Congrats to Solo, by the way.
Does that make you more comfortable? Matter of fact, let's get comfortable. You might not like this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
What we doing, Roman?
So what do you want to talk about?
Fair enough. Let's talk about you. 915 days you have been our WWE undisputed Universal Champion. No need to print the legend. The reality has become legendary enough. You have superseded hyperbole. Congratulations. Let me tell you something about me, about your WrestleMania opponent, something you may know, you may not know. For some, you have become this impossible mountain to climb, but that's kind of my thing. Really, if you think about it, he can't be any more than Randy's understudy. There's no way that Cody will survive Stardust. Goalpost moved again. There's no way that 10,000 people would pay to see me and my buddy's little indie show. And ever since then, the goalposts have continuously moved, and I continuously punch it through the uprights. So for everybody else, Roman Reigns might be impossible. Just not for me.
Wow. See, this right here, this is why I call him the Super Saiyan Pastor, man, because no matter what, he always have these speeches. I mean, it's obvious that the Super Saiyan thing comes from him being blonde, and you know, the pastor thing comes from him wearing a suit, but ultimately it's these inspirational speeches that he gives that make you feel like you can do anything. And that's what I'm talking about right there. So he's never short of that. But ultimately what I want to talk about is that at first I was like, okay, I know for a fact Cody Rhodes is going to go into WrestleMania and win this championship off Roman Reigns. But right now, I'm not so sure of it anymore. Like he said, Roman Reigns is at 915 days with those championships. 1,000 is right around the corner, which he'll need about 85 days. That's past WrestleMania. So if they want to do Roman versus Cody Rhodes again at SummerSlam just to kill two birds with one stone, I would not be surprised if they did that. Now, I don't know how they would continue the storyline to go into like SummerSlam as far as the between these individuals. I don't know. And I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I went jogging yesterday and I just caught a cramp in my foot right now. That's why I was like moving. But anyways, let's continue. Got to drink more water. Oh, you've been saving that one.
Hey, he's good. You know what I mean? That was good. That's like you've been rehearsing that all week or something. That was flawless. It was. But let me switch gears here. Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one?
Oh.
All right, we know that. Have you ever even competed for one of these?
Oh. That's a no for that one.
No.
Two.
Have you ever been in the main event of WrestleMania before?
Oh, man. There's levels to this.
Because I'm pretty sure I done did all of that.
He done did it. He done did it all.
So that means I'm the most experienced main event of all time. But here's the kicker. I've been groomed since I was just a little boy. Not only by my father.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But by your father too.
Oh, man. Don't get petty with this, Roman, please. You're above this. Paul Heyman's not above this, but you are, man. Don't do it.
No. I'm not done with my story. There's more. Let's talk about your dad, huh? Easy. I have too much love and respect for that man to degrade him. He's done way too much for me. We spent a lot of time together. I said this many times before in interviews. The Dream is the one that put the confidence in me. He's the first one that told me I had hit. Let me try to do a Dream real quick. He goes, baby, you have it. You couldn't get rid of it. You couldn't sell it if you wanted to. You are it.
That was a pretty good Dusty.
And we would talk for hours, and we would talk about everything. Literally everything. To be honest, it was a lot about like right now and what's going on in my life. He used to tell me about these main events, about being the guy, being the face of the company, main eventing WrestleManias. He called it all before. My God. He was the best. He really was. Hey, you want to know what he used to always say about you?
Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
He never said anything ever about you, at least not when I was with him. I don't know about maybe when Seth was in there or Kevin Owens or Becky. Maybe he talked about you all the time, but when I was in there, it was like you did not exist.
Yo, this is... Oh, man, this is so disrespectful, man. This is like if you were in a relationship with somebody. Let's say you're a guy, you're in a relationship with the girl, you're a heterosexual male. You can put your, regardless of what your orientation is or whatever, you can still put yourself in a situation. Hopefully, you'll never end up in this. And if you have, hopefully, it never happens again. You find out that the girl has been messing with somebody else, and the guy comes up and tells you, hey, I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. Every time I was over there, none of your pictures was up on the wall. She never even mentioned you. She never even talked about you. It was almost like you didn't exist. I got my own slippers there. I'm using this robe, and now that I think about it, the robe has some initials on it. And now that I think about it, that's your first and last name. I didn't think about that. But she didn't even mention anything about it. It was almost like you were irrelevant. Those type of situations, man, will make your blood boil. And I think Hayes is really trying to turn Cody Rhodes into a murderer, bro. He's really trying to put him on a Netflix special. I thought Jay was trying to do that to Roman, but Roman's trying to do that to this Cody Rhodes, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, I know this is a lot, but God, I wish he was here right now.
And then to say that after is like, dang. It's almost like if you break up with that girl and he tells you after the fact what happened, he's like, dang, man, I really miss her, man. I miss being around her. I miss how she smelled, man. She was a great woman. And you got to sit there and take that in.
I know you miss him. I miss him too.
Oh, man. It's some no-show.
I know he's not here anymore.
Suppose, man.
But just know this. If there's anything that he didn't teach you, I will.
Oh my God, man. Come on, bro. Why did you have to do this, man? Listen, back to my scenario again, man. Talking to the guy that's been messing with your girl when you used to be in a relationship with her. He like, hey, remember all them Instagram photos and stuff like that, and them TikToks and the things on Snapchat, those photos and images where she seemed extremely happy. You knew deep inside that there was something going on that made her more happier, and she looked completely different than when she comes at home when she looks a little depressed. I was in them photos. I was in them videos. My face wasn't there, but I was there. But hey, you know what? I'm just gonna let you know. I knew how to keep her happy. I know how to keep a woman happy. But if you need this, if you want what I gave her, I can teach you how to do it. Man, this is awful, man. Roman is. I told you, man. No show, ankles exposed. No shows, ankles exposed. Those people, you gotta worry about them people, man. Ooh, his blood is boiling, man. They really trying to turn him into a murderer.
Oh my God. I'm not even playing on the same field. This is not chess. You didn't send Mr. Heyman to Raw to get inside my head. You sent him to relay and convey the real life situation. You sent him to tell me the truth?
Come on, Cody, keep it together.
If that's the truth, then the truth is one of the fabled Dusty's kids is better than Dusty's actual kid. If that's the truth, then the truth is you are the son that he always wanted. And that changes absolutely everything, because it's not just a dream, it's not just an urge or a want or a desire or some story that needs to be finished. This becomes a necessity. You say I don't exist, I have to exist, and the only way that I can exist is by beating you at WrestleMania.
Hey, see, I told you, Super Saiyan Pastor, man. You can literally cut up every one of his promos so far since he came to WWE and make a compilation of motivational speeches. I do that before I work out. Obviously, I didn't drink enough water last time. You saw my feet cramping up. It don't never really happen like that, but I ran a couple more miles than I normally do. But anyways, you can cut up his speeches and turn it into a motivational speech. And before I work out and stuff like that, I listen to these motivational compilations like from Motiversity with like David Goggins, Eric Thomas, so on and so forth. So yeah, he seems like that type of guy that can, you can take those clips and make that for. One thing that I did think about, the fact that they keep going down this road and talking about his father is something I'm completely fine with because they all have some tie in history, so it makes all the sense in the world with this. But and remember when like he had that match between Seth Rollins, with Seth Rollins wore the polka dots representing Cody's dad in the most disrespectful way possible. Hopefully we don't keep dipping into that well. I'm not talking about this here. If this does continue into SummerSlam, let's transform it into a little bit of a different storyline that don't involve talking about Dusty so much, or just in Cody Rhodes' career in WWE, his run right now. We don't have to keep dipping back into Dusty all the time in the future. Right now, I love it. But in the future, we don't have to do it because remember, it reminds me of that time when Natalya used to always go back and talk about her dad. My dad this, my dad this. I'm going to do this for my father. Lose a match. Well, I can't. My father's looking down on me. He's happy. I'm in Canada. Lose a match. And that's not her fault. It's the booking fault. So that's why I'm saying that. I mean, I'm not saying that Cody's going to lose a match that represents his father all the time. He may lose at WrestleMania, but it's just a small thought. It's not really a concern with Triple H at the top. I don't have any worries about that at all, but it just made me think about that.
So absolutely, Roman Reigns, Sir Champ. May the better man win.
Hey, he kept his composure. Can't be mad at that at all. I respect Cody for that. But anyways, what do you guys think? Are you guys still believing that Cody Rhodes will 100% win at WrestleMania? Or do you think, as I said, that it may happen at SummerSlam? Let me know both sides. I love hearing your comments. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Salute. Peace. Have a good day. And I hope you guys are entertained.